Cameron Smith, who's extremely loyal to Tiger Woods, claims that the golfing legend surprised him with an extraordinary act of kindness that left him speechless. Blake Jaros, a golf enthusiast, was in the audience watching Smith, his favorite golfer, during the third round of the Saint Jude Classic last week when he found himself in the path of an errant ball. Smith was playing in the tournament. It was the ball striking his phone and hand which produced the loud noise that he heard. "My thumb was throbbing and my phone was cracked," he told Neil Breen from Memphis. He claimed that he wasn't concerned about his phone, but he was eager to speak with Cameron Smith. So, he humorously alerted him to the broken old iPhone. He was interested in having a conversation with Cameron Smith. Jaros received an apology from Smith, who also gave him a glove that had been signed and promised to purchase him a new phone. "I was just really starstruck." Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at how Cameron Smith's incredible gesture left the world stunned. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Cameron Smith, an Australian golfing great, has demonstrated that he's also a champion away from the course by delivering an outstanding gesture that he promised to make for a particularly fortunate fan. Smith, who has been the subject of a significant amount of unfavorable publicity as a result of his connections to LIV Golf, demonstrated why he's still revered around the world for doing an act of kindness for a supporter in Memphis. The FedEx Saint Jude Championship was the first competition in the PGA Tour season-ending playoff series, and the 28-year-old finished the tournament tied for 13th place. On the other hand, the Australian golfer hit a spectator with a wayward drive during the third round of his tournament in Memphis on Saturday, making the spectator's condition significantly worse. Blake Jaros, a customer, had his phone shattered by Smith's ball, and as a result, he suffered an injury to his hand. This prompted Smith to seek out the customer and record his information. Before offering to replace the broken phone, the Australian offered his sincere condolences to Jaros and presented him with a glove that had been personally signed by him. Smith demonstrated that he was a man of his word when Jaros provided an excellent update on the drama via social media. Jaros' post was quite insightful. Jaros verified that his iPhone 13 had already been delivered to his home in Memphis, and he was using it. Even better, it was a step up from the one he previously had. The grateful supporter was eager to thank Smith for the incredible gesture that he had just received. "He smoked my thumb and phone with his drive on 7. I walked over, he shook my hand, signed his glove for me, and wrote down my cell number in his yardage book, and ordered a new phone. Unreal moment," Jaros posted on Twitter, alongside a photo of the new phone and the signed glove. Smith made the announcement that he would not be competing in this week's BMW Championship due to a hip ailment after the Saint Jude Championship had concluded. He has been dealing with some on and off hip discomfort for several months and thought it best to rest in this week's pursuit of the FedEx Cup, Smith's agent Bud Martin said. Smith later told Golf Digest, "My hip flared up yesterday. It appears to take place wherever there are more pliable fairways, such as there were earlier this week. I've had a couple MRIs around it, and I'll check with my team to see if we need another one." As the current leader in the FedEx Cup standings, Smith is assured a spot in the season-ending Tour Championship in Atlanta. This is despite the fact that he did not participate in the second playoff event. The top 30 players qualify for the following week, and the remaining field of 70 players is led by Will Zalatoris, who won the Saint Jude Classic, and Scottie Scheffler, who's ranked first in the world. However, because he's not competing this week, he's expected to drop several places in the standings. As a result, his prospects of winning the overall tournament will be negatively impacted as a result of this. The winner of the BMW Championship in Wilmington will start the next week at 10 under par. The second place, third place, fourth place, and fifth place start at 8 under, 7 under, 6 under, and 5 under respectively. Each time a player blocks 5, the remaining players lose 1 shot. 6th to 10th start at 4 under, 11th to 15th begin at 3 under, etc. It has been claimed that Smith is thinking about quitting the PGA Tour at the end of the current season and signing with the Saudi-backed dissident LIV Golf Series instead. The second-ranked golfer in the world, however, has reacted angrily to questions regarding the possibility of his defecting to LIV Golf and has up to this point refused to either confirm or deny that he'll make the transition. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.